What is your number one tip to ensure your next CI project generates ROI? And I'm going to go to Paul first.
To have this holistic viewpoint of all of the continuous improvement activity. That the organization needs to go and find some way of getting a single picture view of all of the activity that's going on continuous improvement. And to be able to link that across geographies, across languages, across different functions, and ultimately make that link back up to ROI.
Monetize, as I said, make sure that you track improvements in reduced cost, increased revenue, and as I said, spend time on it and discuss it, but make it, I always say, approximately right are very often much better than exactly wrong. And with that, I mean that we sometimes fall into the trap to try to be exactly on something that just needs an approximation anyway.
I would like to put my TPS hat on, talk about just briefly about Toyota Production System. Okay, so what we're taught traditionally, and it's correct, is that improvement, problem solving is about slowing right down, very deliberately, thinking very deliberately, very slowly, and analysing very carefully. Get the problem statement right with a very limited scope, understand the correct root cause that will address the problem, and then develop a solution. And that way of coaching people and learning how to learn is absolutely part of continuous improvement problem solving, as we all learn from Toyota. The interesting point is not to obsess about that. So with AI, we can actually do quite a lot, support people very heavily with this thinking process. And this actually isn't a bad thing. It's actually, some people think it's a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing. And this is because if I say to you, for example, give up your calculator and give up Excel. Don't use a calculator, and don't use Excel because your mental arithmetic abilities will decline, right? So why is that ridiculous? It's ridiculous because your productivity will collapse, right? So AI in KaizApp to help get many more people through many more problems, and we'll keep them unblocked. It uses AI to support the thinking process. So it doesn't stop people thinking, it doesn't stop the depths, it accelerates it, it continually unblocks people. And what this does is gives a huge productivity gain in the number of problems people can solve and the number of people that can solve problems.